Hello and welcome into another video. It's way too early playoff predictions with the playoff predictors. Now, we're not going to go team by team, we're going to go week by week until the Super Bowl, and we will give our Super Bowl predictions and winners of the Super Bowl. All right. It's in, let's go to division by division. And we are going to start Chiefs-Texans. Got the Chiefs winning that one. You already know. Bills-Jets. This one will go to Josh Allen. I think he's going to actually give the Bills a fighting chance like he did last season. And now I think they're going to go pretty far in this season. And then I think the Colts will beat the Jaguars to make it into our number 1 spot. The Dolphins will beat the Patriots. It's not that bold of a prediction since Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski isn't there, even though Rob Gronkowski wasn't there last season. But again, he's not there this season. He's with Tampa Bay, so that's kind of why I chose the Dolphins on that one. Browns, Ravens. I gotta go with the former divisional or conference championship winners. Now here's the Bengals, Chargers. I gotta go with Bengals, and then Tennessee will beat the Broncos. So Dolphins and then Tennessee. Yeah, and then I got Tennessee. Las Vegas, Carolina. I'm going with Carolina on that one. And then I'll go Pittsburgh over New York. Seattle, Atlanta. I really think I'm going to have to go Seattle. Chicago, Detroit. I'm going to go with Chicago. Philly, Washington. I got Philly winning that one. I just don't think Dwayne Haskins is ready yet. Green Bay, Minnesota. I got Minnesota when Jordan Love starts. Mark my word on that one. Jordan Love starting week 1 for the Green Bay Packers. Mark my word. Arizona, San Francisco. I got Arizona. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. I got New Orleans winning and beating Tom Brady. And then I got Dallas beating the Dallas beating Los Angeles. That's week 1. Here are the standings after week 1. Yeah, so now week 2, Cincinnati, Cleveland. I got Cincinnati winning that one. Going in, they drop back after winning. Buffalo, Miami. I got Miami winning that one. I just don't think Buffalo is going to have enough to win back-to-back. I think Miami and Tua Tagovailoa, with everyone they have, will have enough to win. Denver and Pittsburgh. I got to go with Pittsburgh there. Pittsburgh, I think they're going to win that game. And then and then Tennessee, Jacksonville, going with the Tennessee Titans there. Kansas City beating Los Angeles, and then Baltimore beating Houston. Or actually, oh no, Baltimore beating Houston. Minnesota versus Indianapolis. I got Minnesota winning that one, and the Titans in number 2 now, with the Chiefs, or with the Dolphins in number 1, and the Chiefs in number 3. San Francisco versus New York. I got San Francisco, Seattle, and then New Orleans winning those 3 games on week 2. New York, Chicago. Chicago's 1-0. New York's 0-1. But I think New York will win that game if Mitchell Trubisky is starting. But week 1, Chicago playing Detroit. If Mitchell Trubisky's starting, it's Detroit all day. If Nick Foles is starting, it's Chicago. So that's just something we're going to have to address later into August, later in the year, if we have this football. I think Tom Brady's going to beat Teddy Bridgewater. Dallas is going to beat the Falcons just because of, yeah. LA, I do believe LA could beat Philly, but I'm going to have to go with Philly there. All right, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Detroit and Green Bay. I'm going to have to go with Green Bay there. I think if Aaron Rodgers, if they want to put Jordan Love week 1, they will. But if they put Aaron Rodgers week 1, then they're going 1-0. But if Aaron Rodgers gets traded, that's Detroit all day. I don't think Jordan Love's gonna go deep in the playoffs this year, and then I don't think Jordan Love is good enough to go deep into the playoffs this year. But Detroit will beat Green Bay, and then I got Arizona if Jordan Love is starting against Green Bay and week 1 against the Chicago Bears. Or, whatever. You already know. You know what I mean. Miami versus Jacksonville. I go Miami there. Las Vegas versus New England. I gotta go with Las Vegas. You already know. I think Las Vegas will find a way to beat New England, and I have New England going 0-3. Wow. This is the draft order. If it were to end today, Tampa Bay in 18, New York getting the first overall pick. Chicago getting the second overall pick because they're 0-2. I do think Chicago will beat Atlanta, though, onto the NFC side of NFC side of things. AFC, NFC, the Bills and Cleveland will win those games. Cincy will beat Philly, or actually, Philly will beat Cincy. Philly will beat Cincy, and then Seattle will beat Dallas, giving them their first loss of the season. New Orleans gonna beat Green Bay. Arizona's going to beat Detroit. San Francisco's going to beat New York. We've got the NFC side of things covered. Minnesota will beat Tennessee, giving Tennessee their first loss. Carolina, Los Angeles. I think Carolina's going to win there. And then Tom Brady will win his second game with Denver. Houston, Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh winning that one. I got Indy, and then I got Baltimore. Baltimore beating Kansas City. I don't know. Bye. Into week 4. Denver versus New York. I got New York winning that game. What am I saying? I got Denver winning that game and going 1-3, getting their first win there. New Orleans versus Detroit. I gotta say, I got New Orleans beating Detroit. Yeah, that's just what I gotta say. And then Arizona, Carolina. I think I got Carolina winning that game. New York versus Los Angeles. I got the Rams. Philly versus San Francisco. I got San Francisco winning that game against Philly. Atlanta versus Green Bay. I gotta say I got Atlanta winning that one. Not even gonna joke around. I got Atlanta winning that game. I got Cincinnati beating Jacksonville. I got Pittsburgh beating Tennessee. I got Tennessee winning against Pittsburgh. Kansas City beating New England. Las Vegas or Buffalo beating Las Vegas. Or do I do two? I got Indianapolis beating Chicago, going 3-1. I got Tampa Bay over Justin Herbert. I got Dallas, Andy Dalton over Baker Mayfield there. I got Seattle beating Miami there. I got Baltimore and then Minnesota. We still got 4 teams undefeated. The Saints, the Vikings, the Seahawks, which right here, this is going to be a doozy. Sunday Night Football. Seattle and Minnesota. I got Seattle there. I really do. I see Seattle. It's in Seattle. I see them. I see Minnesota. I see the crowd being a big factor in that one and causing Minnesota to lose that game. That's what happened with Dallas, but now they're in 3rd place in the NFC at least. I know we got New Orleans and Seattle in 1st, New Orleans in tied for 2nd, Dallas and I don't even know. It's just crazy. Tampa Bay, Chicago. I think I got Chicago on Thursday Night Football there. Or do I got Tampa Bay going for? No, I got Chicago on Thursday Night Football. Atlanta, I got Carolina beating Atlanta there. Los Angeles and Washington. I got Los Angeles. I got Kansas City beating Las Vegas. I really do think Las Vegas will not hang on. New England, Denver over New England, and then I got Cincinnati over the number 1 seed, and we down to 2 undefeated teams. Jacksonville, Houston. I gotta go Houston there. Or do I go Jacksonville? I think I go Jacksonville there. No, I go Houston there. Who do I have Houston losing to? Don't think they're gonna lose to Minnesota though. I really don't. So I got Houston 2-3 right now. They do have a pretty tough schedule. Tennessee, Buffalo. I got Tennessee. Indianapolis, Cleveland. I got Indy there. I got Indy over Cleveland. I really think Indianapolis will go off against Cleveland. Arizona versus New York. I got Arizona over the Jets there. Philly, Pittsburgh. I got Philly there. Pittsburgh going 3-2. Okay. I got Philly there, number 6. Miami versus San Francisco. I really think San Francisco is going to be Miami, and then Drew Brees over Justin Herbert there. So Drew Brees and Russell Wilson still undefeated. We got undefeated teams against their conference. We got teams undefeated against their conference. Indianapolis, Miami, Tennessee, and Cincinnati. And then they're 1-1 against the NFC because there's no undefeated team in the AFC right now. I think Buffalo will pull off an upset and beat Kansas City in Week 6. Cincinnati will win that game. We got 4 teams on a bye. The 2 undefeated teams, and then the Patriots and Raiders, and then a 2-3 team and a 0-5 team. This might be a switch around for Brian Hoyer, or they could make a trade here because trade deadline's week 8 and it's week 6. So, thinking the Patriots are making a trade for a better quarterback, maybe Mitchell Trubisky might be good if Nick Foles is starting right now. In week 6, Mitchell Trubisky would be a huge upgrade over Brian Hoyer. And then I do think Bill Belichick could train Mitchell Trubisky to be another, maybe Tom Brady, maybe not. Not really Tom Brady, but kind of like him. And then I got Pittsburgh over Cleveland. Let's go back to the division side of things. We got a team in 8 in the Carolina Panthers. Houston, Tennessee. I got Houston winning that game. I really do. And then I think Jacksonville could pull off a win over Detroit. Baltimore will beat Philly, pushing them out and pushing Carolina in. Miami beating Denver. The Chargers will beat the Jets. The Redskins will beat the Giants. Chicago, Carolina. I got Carolina over Chicago there. I think Green Bay is going to flip it around. Maybe they'll keep Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. They'll flip it around after the bye, though. Minnesota over Atlanta. San Francisco, I got them over. Got San Francisco over the Rams. And then I got the Cowboys over the I got a 4-1 team over a 4-1 team. So that pushes them out and pushes Philly back in. So if they win, it still keeps Philly in. So let's look at where the playoffs would be right now. New Orleans would play Philly. Dallas would play Carolina. Minnesota would play San Francisco. Miami would play Pittsburgh. Indianapolis would play Tennessee. Kansas City, Baltimore again in the wild card round. Wow. And going to the wild card round, this is what we have wild card weekend for now if the season ended week 7. Now this is kind of where we start talking about playoffs, like, okay, who's gonna start winning here and here and here and there? I got Cincinnati over Cleveland again. I think I actually do see them splitting a series right there. I got Pittsburgh though against Baltimore. And then I got Miami and Buffalo winning against the Chargers and the Jets. And then I got Kansas City over Denver. Denver is now 2-5. And then again, I see Green Bay turning it around after the bye in week 5. I see them beating Houston there. I see San Francisco winning there and Tampa Bay winning there. Going 4-3, 2-4, and 6-1. Again, I do see New England turning it around. Again, they're 0-6. I do see them turning it around at some point, but I didn't see them turning it around against a big team like San Francisco right there. Philly, I got them over New York. Detroit, Atlanta. I got Atlanta winning that game. And then I got Dallas over Washington because, again, Washington, they're 1-6. They had one win against the Giants. I see Carolina giving New Orleans their first loss and Arizona giving Seattle their first loss. And then Chicago turning it around since they got rid of Mitchell Trubisky. So they do need to get... So then they have Nick Foles starting. So that trade might have worked out for everyone. It won't be a New England rise to the top, but it will be a New England rise to at least 7th place in the playoffs. Week 8, I got Tennessee over Cincinnati. Almost kicking Cincinnati out. I got New England winning their first game at 1-6 now. I got Las Vegas and then Kansas City because I don't think the Jets will beat Kansas City. Jacksonville there. Jacksonville will get their second win over the Chargers, who only have one. Miami and Detroit beating Indianapolis and Los Angeles. Thursday Night Football, Carolina. I have Green Bay over Minnesota. Again, they're picking it up after the bye. I got New Orleans over Chicago. Actually, I got Chicago over New Orleans. So let's just go back and reverse last week, giving New Orleans a win and Seattle a win there. I think San Francisco will be able to give Seattle their first win because, yeah, I did just go and flip those Week 7 games, giving New Orleans and Seattle a win, giving them their first loss this week, though, because, yeah. And then I got Tampa Bay over New York. Week 9. We have more AFC and NFC games than ever in Week 9. Baltimore, Indy. I say Baltimore wins that one. Indy, you're going 4-4 through the first 9 weeks. Or through the first 8 weeks that you've played a game. Houston, Jacksonville. I got Houston there, taking Indy's spot there. Las Vegas, and then New England. So, yeah. I got Seattle beating Buffalo, though. I really do think Seattle will beat Buffalo. Kansas City over Carolina. Denver over Atlanta. Chicago over Tennessee. I know that's a little big. Miami over Arizona. Or Arizona over Miami. And then Pittsburgh, Dallas. We'll go back to that one. I'll just put it as a tie right now. Hold on. We'll go back to it. Green Bay, San Francisco. We'll go Green Bay. New York, Washington. I gave Washington the win last week. Last time, we'll give them another win this time. Tampa Bay, I think they've started to find... I think they're starting to find their rhythm. So they're like, okay, we're starting to find our rhythm. Tom Brady's leading us. Gronk's leading us. We have a win there. And then Detroit. Now let's go back to Pittsburgh, Dallas, because I'm not going out for the tie there. It'll be a good game like it was last 2016. But I do have Pittsburgh winning it. Here's why. Because Pittsburgh, they're not the same team they were in 2016. They're going to put up a dogfight. And if Andy Dalton's starting, I think Pittsburgh's going to beat Andy Dalton because they know Andy Dalton, because they've played with him all throughout his career. I think Mike Tomlin and Big Ben have played with him all throughout his career. And then it's going to be Andy Dalton and Mike McCarthy against Big Ben and Mike Tomlin. So that's more experience versus less experience, you know. It is what it is, you know. And then we got the Cowboys on a bye, the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Falcons on a bye. But this has changed throughout The Jets still have the number 1 pick, but the Cardinals have the 18th pick. So it changes throughout the time. Indianapolis and Tennessee. Indianapolis, Tennessee. I got Indianapolis winning that one, going 5-4, entering the playoffs into number 4. Houston, Cleveland. I'm giving that one to Houston, entering in 5-4, getting there. Cincinnati, though, versus Pittsburgh. Like I said last week, or with the last week game with Pittsburgh. But then again, Joe Burrow, coming off of a bye, I think he can really put his power in everything, just to do everything. Coming off a bye, actually, I think Cleveland's gonna surprise the world coming off their bye. They can still go 10-6 coming off their bye. They have Baker Mayfield, who, if he plays smart, he will be able to get this. They have Jarvis Landry. They still have Odell Beckham. They have all these star players, but they just didn't know how to use them last year, so they're going to learn how to use them this year. Speaking of Jarvis Landry, Miami beating New York, his former team. Las Vegas, and then Baltimore. I have Las Vegas sitting in the 7th spot at 5-4. Now, everyone's kind of gotten a bye. Let's see, who has a bye next week? In the week 12. No teams they bye. Week 13, we have 2 teams on a bye. Week 14, 15, 16, 17, no teams on a bye. Okay. No teams on a bye. After week 14, I believe. Week 14 and after, I got Green Bay. There. Buffalo over Arizona. I really do think Buffalo's going to have a fighting chance at this. They're 5-5 now. Arizona's 5-4 though. 5-4 Arizona team. They'd be 6-3 and in the playoffs. See you number 6. But I do think number 9 for Buffalo will be better, and number 10 for Arizona will be better. I think I got Philly winning that game in the playoffs. I got Washington. I got Detroit over Washington. I got Tampa Bay over Carolina. I got Seattle over Los Angeles. And I got San Francisco over New Orleans. See this recurring thing. 6-0 to start. 3-game losing streak after they've lost to Tampa Bay. They've lost to Chicago. And now they are losing to New Orleans or San Francisco. I think it's just time they start losing. Chicago. I got Chicago over Minnesota there. Kicking Detroit out of these playoffs. Thursday Night Football. I got Arizona. I got Arizona winning and beating the Seattle Seahawks. So you see the recurringness thing stuff. Okay. Detroit, Carolina. I got Carolina winning that game. Atlanta, New Orleans. I got New Orleans winning that game. Minnesota, Dallas. Now Dallas is 7-2 in the 2nd seed. Minnesota's 4-5. If this happens in real life, I got Dallas all day. Dallas all day. Once we get like a depth chart for the season, I'll look through that, and that's good. That's what's gonna make my picks for me. Tampa Bay, Los Angeles. It's a Tampa Bay show, bro. It's a Tampa Bay show, guys. Philly beating Cleveland. Indianapolis beating Green Bay. You already know. Now, Cincinnati beating Washington, not that much of a stretch, really, because Washington is a poop hole at number 13 and 2-8. And number 5, Cincinnati at 7-3. So it's just what it is. Joe Burrow is going to lead this team. I think Tua Tagovailoa is going to lead the team for the Dolphins. Speaking of Dolphins, have a bye. In Pittsburgh, Jacksonville. I got Pittsburgh beating Jacksonville. I got Baltimore beating Tennessee. I got New England beating Houston, going 3-7. They win them. Oh yeah, they didn't win that. Yeah. Where'd they get their first? Oh yeah, over Buffalo. What am I doing? Los Angeles, the Chargers beating Denver, and Kansas City beating Vegas, making them 5-5. We're all over the place with these picks. We got teams at 8-2. We got teams at 0-10 still. But I think the Jets will get their first win against Miami. Luckily, Baltimore getting a win over Pittsburgh will push that one out. 6-10 goes the Jets this year. That's what I think. I don't think they're going to be great this year. Buffalo, I got Buffalo beating the Chargers, putting them in the playoffs. I got Las Vegas though. They beating the Falcons. I got the Colts and then the Browns. I got Detroit. I got Cincinnati. I got Arizona. I got New Orleans. And then I got Tampa Bay. And then I got Dallas just because of the 2-8 thing, and they're now 9-2. Okay, whatever. Dallas, I don't have. I got Tampa Bay coming in hot. Carolina, I have Los Angeles winning there. Hey, but I got Dallas winning. What are you talking about? I got Seattle beating Philly. And then I got Green Bay beating Chicago. Ooh. Sassy. 11-5 goes Green Bay, I believe. That's a good prediction. Just looking at their end schedule. Let's check it out. Look at their end schedule though. Philly, Detroit, Carolina, Tennessee, and then Chicago. I got them winning against Philly. I got them beating Detroit. I got them beating Carolina. I got them beating Tennessee. And then I also got them beating Chicago. Winning these last games is really going to help Green Bay out a lot. I got Seattle there. I got New Orleans there. I got this game. Check it out. Thursday Night Football, December 3rd. It's going to be in Baltimore. I got Baltimore there. Baltimore there over Dallas. I got Arizona, and then I got Chicago. You know, Detroit. You guys had a good start to the season. They did everything. They did everything right. And then they've just fallen into this little pit of losing. They're just losing after losing. But I got Chicago there. Now they're just going to go 6-7. And then I got New Orleans there. On top there. I got Washington. I got Minnesota. I got Buffalo. I got Cincinnati. I got Las Vegas. I got Houston. I got Cleveland. I got Indianapolis. I got Cleveland. I got New England. And then I have Kansas City. New England 4-8. Wow. What can they go? 8-8? They can go 8-8 to end the season out, bro. Because, again, they did trade for Mitchell Trubisky. Oh, yeah, they're winning that game. They're winning those 2 games. And they're 8-8 finishing out the season. Week 14, though. Come on, guys. Come on. Chill out. Because we got Kansas City over Miami. We got Tennessee over Jacksonville. We got Indianapolis over Las Vegas. We have Pittsburgh over Buffalo. Baltimore over Cleveland. Houston or Chicago beating Houston. Dallas over Cincy, which I know what you're thinking. But Kevin, you have Cincy going deep this year. I do have Cincy going deep, but I have Dallas going deeper in the playoffs, playing the San Francisco 49ers, probably getting beat week 1 in the playoffs, because that's Cowboys, right? Look at the playoffs right now, guys. Look at the playoffs. This is crazy. Tampa Bay versus Green Bay, Arizona, New Orleans, San Francisco, Dallas, Cincinnati, New England, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, Las Vegas, and the Chiefs. Denver, Carolina. I got to go with Carolina. Seattle, the Jets. Seattle. Okay, I said I got the Jets going 6-10. I didn't know how hard their schedule is. They're going 1-13 through week 14. They haven't had their bye, have they? No, they have not had their bye. When do they have it? Did the Jets not have a bye week? Oh no, they had a bye week 11. Then how are they 1-13? Then I got them beating the Rams, and then I got them beating the Browns. You know, they're going 3-13 to end the season out. I have Las Vegas, Buffalo, Indianapolis. Wait, are we even done? We're not even done. I got the Chargers, Tampa Bay, coming off a bye, 10-3, like the Cowboys. You know, and then New York, the Giants. Gosh, the New York teams suck, guys. The New York teams. SUCK. Double K. K. Get it? Yeah, you guys get it. Okay. And then I think I got Philly upsetting the New Orleans Saints. That's how crazy I am right now. Week 15, I got to go with Baltimore, Cincinnati, the Giants, the Lions. I gotta go with New Orleans beating the Chiefs right there. And then I got Tampa Bay, I got Seattle, I got Minnesota, Arizona, and then San Francisco. San Francisco beating the Cowboys. How are they only 9-5? Let's just predict their final 2 games. Please let me predict San Francisco's final 2 games. My bad, guys. YouTube or Drake, don't copyright me for that. You're not gonna get anything out of me. So yeah, that's my go-to. You're not gonna get anything out of me. I got San Fran winning their last 2 games I got them beating Arizona, and I got them beating Seattle. You know, Seattle's not really gonna care about that Week 17 game. They're 12-2. You know, they're not gonna care about that game. They're 12-2, number 1, and I got them going 12-4. 12-4 is their final record. Yeah, okay, let's go week 16. 12-4 final record? Yeah? Okay. I got Dallas beating Philly. And then week 17. Oh, yeah. They're going to win the last 2 games, going 12-4 as well. Tampa Bay's not going to care about that week 17 game. They're like, we just need to go. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. What am I doing? life. I got Miami. I got the Vegas Raiders beating Miami. I got them going. I got the Patriots going far, but I got the Patriots going far, but I have the Raiders going farther, you know? And then Pittsburgh cheer losing that game. Putting the Patriots in, dude. Patriots, I told you, they're getting a 7th seed. Did I not tell you guys the Patriots are getting a 7th seed? I did, right? Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought I did. New Orleans beating Minnesota. Carolina beating Washington. You know, Jacksonville, Baltimore. That's it. Cincinnati, Miami, Buffalo, Miami, Kansas City, Indianapolis, Tennessee, Las Vegas. Got the Redskins. We got Los Angeles winning that one, Carolina, and Minnesota. Wild card round. I wonder how long I've been doing this for. Dallas gets a first round bye. The only team with a first round bye, Dallas Cowboys. I got Cincy beating. How were they winning? How did they win the division? How did the Patriots still win the division? That's what we tried to avoid. And the Patriots still won the division. Wow. Patriots winning their division. How did Miami only go 8-8? Flip a win there. Okay. Patriots did not win their division, guys. I still got Cincinnati there. I got Seattle there. Tampa Bay there. And San Francisco there. Cincy, Dallas. In a rematch of Week 32. I got Dallas winning it all. Dallas winning